Hey everyone, I just want to do a quick video on my Distinctive Dummies custom horror figure collection. And yeah, I've been collecting these figures for quite a few years, and I've always wanted to do a video of my my whole collection, but I'm always like waiting for the next figure to come in, because I want to get them all, of course. But that will never end because I buy a figure every month when they come out from Martin. So yeah, so that will never end. So I'm just gonna do it now, and then make maybe follow-up videos later on to update my collection, so to speak. But in any case, yeah. So I'm gonna go through my collection as quickly as I can, because there are quite a few releases that I have. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and yeah, let's get to it. Thanks. So the first one we'll start out with is one of my favorites, and you'll hear me saying one of my favorites a lot because they're all my favorites. But this is the Demons release from the movie Demons from the 80s. One of the best horror movies from the 80s in my opinion. Love this movie. We got Rosemary and we got Tony here. Rosemary has already changed into the demon, but Tony has not changed yet. Cool Pimp Customs presents Rosemary, Tony, Demons, and then we have, you can check out the side here, and then the back here, that's number 6 of 50. And they will make cemeteries their cathedrals, and the cities will be your tombs. Yeah, pretty cool. Alrighty, one more look at these guys. Okay. Next one we'll take a look at is Brain Dead. Peter Jackson's epic gore fest. We have Selwyn and we have Lionel. And it's the Bloody Carnage edition, so there's a bunch of blood added to the figures. Love this particular 2-pack. It's like my dream set here. I would never think that anybody would make a Brain Dead figure set, which is just so amazing, so awesome. I love the detail, especially in Selwyn, such a unique figure. I love the paint work. It's fantastic. Martin always does an amazing job with every figure. And yeah, this is just amazing. Magruder Customs present Lionel, Selwyn, Bloody Carnage edition, Brain Dead. We'll take a look at the side here, and they have the alternate name of the film, Dead Alive, and McG Customs, and there's Lionel and Selwyn in the back, and the artwork's by Graves, and Graves is amazing. He does fantastic artwork. This is number 32 of 50. Okay, one more look at that one. Apologize for the glare, because you know, there is quite a bit of glare sometimes from these. Love the background art in there as well. Pack here we have Halloween 3. And this is another one of my favorite 3-packs from Distinctive Dummies. Apologize, I have a little protective plastic on here, so it's a little glossy, a little shiny here. But yeah, we have the kids, the Halloween 3 kids. And you got the witch, you got the skeleton, you got the jack-o'-lantern. And on the lower left or right, depending on which way you're looking, of the box, you have the scene where the child is with his parents in the mass factory, and his head gets melted and eaten by worms, and they all crawl out after they feast on his brains and whatnot. Pretty cool scene. Love that scene. Love that movie. It's a fantastic film. And yeah, just fantastic paintwork on these. Fantastic sculpts. Great clothing. Everything is fantastic on this. Just love this release. It's pretty rare too. Pretty goddamn rare. And it says The Night No One Comes Home, Distinctive Dummies, Halloween 3. And here's the back, and this particular release is 49 of 60. And artwork again by Graves. You got the sticker, the hazardous sticker there on the back, and the rating of the film, the R rating on the bottom there. Okay, next I'll do. We're gonna do two at once. We got the two double pack Phantasm figures. So in this one, it's not labeled, but we have Mike and Tall Man, and in this one we have the Minion, and we have Reggie. So if I can just get these real close. These are fantastic sculpts. These are painted fantastic, and the sculpts are fantastic. Everything about these figures is amazing. Took me quite a while to find these, because I missed them when they came out. And yeah, these are just fantastic. I love them. Such a good job here with these. And the artwork is the same on both, so I'll show you. This one is $37.50. The artwork is by Graves. And this one's $32.50. Same back. Yeah, love these. Next we have the Exorcist, and you have Father Marin, you got Reagan, and Father Karras all together. It says Pazuzu Customs presents The Exorcist, and this is a highly requested, highly, I guess, sought after piece. People really, really want this set, man. Very rare. And when this thing sold out literally in seconds when it came out, and you can see why. It's absolutely phenomenal. The sculpts are dead on. Paintwork is fantastic. Everything is just great. The clothing is killer on these. And then we have the side Pazuzu Customs, a little demon at the top. And this is number 8 of 75, and we have Graves doing the artwork again. So just love this piece. Fantastic piece. It's sick. Absolutely sick. Yeah, Martin does such a good job with the paint. Every single release he does, he gives equal attention to the paintwork. So it doesn't matter what number you get, they're all going to be perfect. The Return of the Living Dead 2-pack. And you got Suicide and Trash. If you guys remember, Trash is the chick that just gets buck naked and goes wild in the cemetery, and Suicide's the weirdo punk rocker dude who has the thing in his the crazy chain in his ear and his nose and all that good stuff, and he's all moody and whatever. But yeah, love this movie. One of the greatest, probably is, I would say, my favorite zombie film of all time. One of my favorite horror movies of all time. And yeah, we'll look at the side. You got the Send More Cops zombie, and you have the zombie they capture and they put on the table there, and its spine is wiggling and wagging and stuff. Shit. And she really wants them brains, you know. But yeah, I love both those characters in the film. And let's take a look at the back here. Ooh, now you got Trash all getting naked, and yeah, we got yeah, we got Suicide digging that, and yeah, fantastic artwork. Again, this is number 88 out of 100. So this is also a fantastic release. Okay. And next we have the Creepshow double pack. And it's the Something to Tide You Over episode, and we got Becky Vickers and Harry Wentworth. And it says Demented Dollies presents Creepshow. And I just love these sculpts, and I love the paintwork on these. The paint app is fantastic. We'll look at the side. We'll look at the back. This is 45 of 60. And of course, Graves again. The fantastic artwork on the back. Okay. Next release we have is Dead Silence. and I love this release. The head sculpts are dead on. The paint app is perfect, and just a really cool obscure character. A couple obscure characters, obscure movie to do, and I love that. I always like a rare, obscure film that, you know, is a cult classic and hasn't been done before, and this is one of those great releases that has never been, as far as I know, been done before, these characters. So yeah, it's Raven Fair Custom presents Dead Silence, Mary Shaw and Billy, and yeah, fantastic sculpts and everything, paint, clothes, everything all around. And we'll flip it to the side and flip to the back, and this is number 43 of 100, and we got Graves again with the fantastic artwork. And Ravens Fair is the town that this all takes place in, if you guys are curious. Okay. The next set we have is The Color Out of Space. We have Nahum Gardner and his wife. And if anybody wants to, doesn't want to read the story and wants to see an awesome film adaptation of this, check out the Nicolas Cage film that came out, I think it was a year or so ago. But it's the same title, Color Out of Space, with Nick Cage. And if you can, grab the 4K release. It's fantastic. You will not be, you won't regret it. And this is a collaboration with Cadabra Record Productions, and they do the things like H.P. Lovecraft stories, and they put them on record, on vinyl, and then they have you know, music and narration to it, and it's all pretty cool. And they collaborated with Martin to do the release of these awesome figures and several others. And here's the artwork on the side. In the back, there's a whole piece from the story there, a whole couple paragraphs. And this is 67 of 70. I think this is one of the best head sculpts and paint apps that Martin has ever done, actually. I love these. I don't see enough people picking this one up either. Also comes with a mutated fox and rabbit, which are pretty cool. Okay, so I got the figures and their accessories out here, and we can zoom in nice on these putrid, disgusting faces that the Color Out of Space has infected, cause these crazy mutations here. And oof, yeah, very, very just disgusting. And here is the accessories here, the animals that were also affected by the pink cosmic insanity. And yeah, very, very cool. Beautiful clothing, again, beautiful sculpt, beautiful paint job, amazing paint job here. This is just amazing detail. Everything is just great. The clothing, the paint job, the accessories. This is one of the best Distinctive Dummies sets you can get for the price, and everything is just fantastic. I saw a lot of people sleeping on this. I just have no idea why. This is one of my top figures that I own. Figure sets that I own, I should say. And yeah, if you can find one, definitely pick it up because it's fantastic. I think they're still available on Cadabra.com. If you take a look, I think you can still get them, which is crazy. And then going along with the 2-pack of Creepshow, we're going to go to the single figures that they released for the 2 Creepshow films. I know there's a third Creepshow, but they did the first and the second. Okay, so we have Creepshow 1, Demented Dollies Presents, Jolting Tales of Horror. This is the Ticket Taker, Basically the mascot of the original Creepshow. Check that out. Take a look at the side. And take a look at the back. And this is 29 of 60. Artwork by Graves again. Fantastic art, as usual. Okay. One of my personal favorite Distinctive Dummies, and one of the best, if not the best, of the Creepshow line is I Want My Cake, Nathan Grantham. Fantastic figure here. I love this figure. And it comes with the tray and the head and everything, so can't go wrong with this guy. This is my favorite. This and Fluffy were my favorite episodes from the movie. And this one is 56 of 60. And next we have is we got Jordy Verrill, Meteor Shit Creepshow. And of course that's Stephen King who played this character. And just a fantastic job here. Great paint app. I like the fungus that the green fungus that was placed all over him on the figure, which was a nice touch. And yeah, 33 of 60. Fantastic addition to the collection. Love this figure. And next we have the Bugman, Ups and Pratt. And they're creeping up on you, it says here. Oh, this glare is driving me nuts. Okay. To the side. And this particular figure is 13 of 60. Okay, next we have The Creep. It was good to the last gasp. Demented Dollies presents Creepshow 2. And this is a pretty highly sought after, pretty in demand figure. Very rare. Awesome paint job. Awesome head sculpt. Great box art. Love this piece. For sure. 52 of 60. 3 blood-curdling tales of horror. Okay. And on to, we have Thanks for the Ride. Creepshow 2. The Hitchhiker. And yeah, this guy is pretty gory, pretty gruesome. I love this dude. His tongue is way out of his mouth. This dude is a bloody mess. But yeah, it's a pretty creepy episode in the film as well. There's the side. There's the back. This is number 3 of 60. And this is You Kills Me on the back. Creepshow 2. Great art again by Graves. Love that artwork. Oh, last but not least, we have Fluffy. This is such an awesome figure here. Wow. Always wanted like a legit Fluffy figure. And this is as good as it gets. It looks like a couple of emeralds. Demented Dollies presents Fluffy. Didn't get in close to the face here. Oh, brutal. Creepshow. Again, guys, I apologize for the glare. Oh, I love this artwork right here. Number 76 of 100. This artwork is crazy. I'm trying to go to the side so the glare doesn't bug us. But yeah, this figure is fantastic. Just love this thing. The next we have is The Lonesome Old Man from The Picture in the House by H.P. Lovecraft. Another Cadabra collab. And I love H.P. Lovecraft. So this is a killer figure line that they came out with. And again, there's a couple paragraphs from the story, and you have number 50 of 70. Lonesome Old Man. Next we have Joe Sargent from The Shadow over Innsmouth. One of the best H.P. Lovecraft stories. Again, I apologize for this glare, it's ridiculous. But, yep, the Fishman. And this side. That's 14 of 70. Again, the excerpt from the story, the artwork. Okay. Then we have the Master of the Macabre, the one, the only Edgar Allan Poe. And we all love Edgar Allan Poe. You can't go wrong. And this is one of the best sculpts I've seen of him. Probably the best sculpt I've ever seen of him. And yeah, just such a good job with the sculpt. The paint app is perfect. The eyes, everything is just great. And the clothes are great on him. There's the classic portrait. This is 79 of 100. Okay, next we have Daniel Chalice from Halloween 3. And we have the kids on the side. Great companion piece for the 3-pack. And fantastic artwork back here. 56 of 60. I love that artwork. The Night No One Comes Home. Fully posable action figure. Okay. Then we have the Demon Creature, the TV terrorist, number 1. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. $17 of 60. Okay, so then we have all 4 Addams Family figures. We'll start with Lurch. Sorry again for the glare, it's ridiculous, I know. And this is 25 of 35. Then we have Gomez Addams. This is number 13 of 40. Fantastic sculpt on this one. Looks so good. And the paint is great as well. And the clothing great. Everything great. Fester. Another great sculpt. Even comes with the big blowgun. The Turkey Buster. This one, actually the pen came off a little bit. It's something out of 35 though. And we have Morticia here. $25 of 40. Hopefully we'll get Pugsley and Wednesday. Hopefully Martin will do them sometime soon, so that would be greatly appreciated. Okay. And also from the H.P. Lovecraft line, we have Wilbur Wheatley. And this is a fantastic figure, as he has a tail that comes out and wraps around his body with a mouth on it, which is a very intricate figure here. H.P. Lovecraft. And we'll look at, that's the classical picture of him. And we have 67 of 80, and another excerpt from The Story by H.P. Lovecraft. And then after that, we have Dwayne and Belial from Basket Case. Number 5 of 60. And there is Belial in all his glory. One of the best Distinctive Dummies accessories you will ever come across. Look at that guy. He is perfect. Look at him. He is beautiful. Let's see. Oh, there's his butt and his head and weird arm and everything. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's put him right next to his brother in the box. He sits right here on the bottom there. Oh. There we go. There they are. We have Marvelous Mervo from Blood Harvest. And that is just such a fantastic head sculpt and a fantastic paint app. Yeah, these guys really outdid themselves this time. And cool Vinegar Syndrome collaboration. Love their movie releases. If you look on the side here, it has the credits here. You have Martin and Steve Thompson did the head sculpt. And the box illustration by Craig Holloway, inside illustration by Jeff Carlson, layout and design by Merritt. Special thanks to James Neroth and Brandon Upson, handmade in the barn for Paul Bearers Press by Distinctive Dummies. And they do a rest in peace, Tiny Tim, 1932-1996, as he passed away. And Blood Harvest on the side, in big bold letters, very cool. And on the back, badass photo here, badass artwork here, and that's 11 of 100. Love that piece. And then we have 3 very special releases here. We have The City of the Living Dead, Father Thomas, Emily and Dick from the Beyond, and Dr. Freudstein from House by the Cemetery. Take a look at them. And these 3 figures are part of the from the Gates of Hell trilogy, which is fantastic, by Lucio Fulci. And I love that trilogy. It is so good. And got Dr. Freudstein here, House by the Cemetery. Very rare figure here. People are always searching for this guy. House by the Cemetery in the back. Side, brother. And what cool art is that on the back? Limited edition number 81 of 105. But this thing, I love the art here. And of course, it has the credits on the other side here. And of course, it's handmade in the Freudstein cellar. Okay. Then we have Emily and Dick from the Beyond. Love her eyes, or lack thereof. Kind of tilt it to the side here, so you can see her. And the dog, of course, is in there as well. I don't know how well you can see him, but it's kind of hard to see the dog there, but he's in there as well. And there she is. Super awesome artwork there. Love this artwork. The box art on these is just fantastic. It's fabulous. And that's 43 of 100. There. And La Aldila, that means the Beyond. I looked it up. Okay, and then we have my personal favorite here, Father Thomas. And he just looks wicked cool. I just picked him up not too long ago, and oh man, was I pleasantly surprised that they did a version of him. He just looks so good. So gnarly, dude. Paul Bear Press, baby. And we have the text logo, City of the Living Dead. And what awesome artwork is this, man. Poof. Sick artwork. Love that artwork. Freaking badass, man. Okay, next we have the Maniac cup. Great trilogy, if anybody hasn't seen it. You have the right to remain silent forever. And this is 26 of 100. Great artwork there as well. And this is Arrow Video collaboration. Very cool. Okay, and after that, from the movie Maniac, we got Frank Zito. Another gruesome movie. And I warned you not to go out tonight, she says. There he is. This is Maniac in huge letters here. Even on the top, there's some gory stuff going on there with her head, and down here as well. Frank Zito. It's one of the best, or probably the best, Frank Zito head sculpt I've ever seen. And fantastic paint as well, and clothing. We have Billy the Eye Harper from Rocktober Blood. And this is just a gnarly figure, very cool looking. Cool clothes too, I like the clothes, the paint. Awesome head sculpt for sure. Steve Thompson, this guy is just amazing. He's always doing crazy good head sculpts for Martin, for sure. And this is 83 of 100. Awesome artwork there. A little booty. We got Rocktober Blood here. And some cool artwork at the top, actually. And cool artwork at the bottom as well. And another one of my favorite figures here, we have The King in Yellow, The Yellow King, and The King in Yellow by Robert W. Chambers. It's a pretty wild story. And another Cadabra Records production. And this thing is just insane looking. Great figure. Love this figure. And there's the excerpt from the story there. And this is 52 of 80. With the medallion there and the eyes and everything. Great clothing as well. And the head sculpt is just weird and wild. But yeah, I like it. Okay. Next we got Ralphus. He's from Bloodsucking Freaks. $75 of 100. Mr. Ralphus. One of the craziest little people you will ever come across in a film. That evil smile and that bucket of goodies right there he's carrying. Anybody who hasn't seen this movie, go right out and see it. Rented it. Or downloaded it. It's a freaking sick movie. They got an awesome copy of it that Trauma released. Okay. And next we have the Mighty Leprechaun. Your luck just ran out. 4-leaf clover customs present Leprechaun. $11 of 50. And Graves with the fantastic artwork again. It comes with the pot of gold accessory. And a coin as well. And here's a Leprechaun figure. Inside he comes with this cool coin here, silver shamrock novelty coin. And we also have the pot of gold accessory. And there he is in all his glory. Very realistic. Fantastic. One of my favorite pieces from the Distinctive Dummies figure line. Look at them eyes, them teeth. What? So cool. Beautiful piece. All right. Next we have H.P. Lovecraft, 1921. Another Cadabra collab. Let's take a look at this gruesome guy. Oh yeah. Very gnarly, dude. Love that piece, man. And this is from The Outsider. This is 34 of 100. Dude is rad. Okay. I got some 12-inch figures here. We got Arthur Grimsdyke, one of my personal favorite figures that I own. He is a creepy mofo. Part of the Roy Ashton collection. And what great box art we have here. Even has Peter Cushing getting his makeup done. Really just great box art. I love this. And of course, an amazing figure. One of my most prized possessions here. Okay, now we got the 12-inch Pennywise here. Very, at least it used to be a pretty sought-after piece. I don't know now, but I looked forever to find this piece when it first came, when I was first collecting. So for me, this was very hard to track down. Love this piece, though. The detail is so great. Super cool piece, and of course, fantastic box here. Love the box art. Okay. Okay, and then this one I don't have a box for, but this is Mr. Barlow. 12-inch Mr. Barlow from Salem's Lot. And this is the famous Distinctive Dummies piece that every collector is after. And this guy is absolutely fantastic. What a great sculpt. The paint is just flawless. Just what a great figure this is. There's a reason why so many people want this guy. But I have him displayed proudly in the front of all my 6-scale figures. And yeah, he's great. Super happy to own him. Okay. And we'll move on to Colonel Herzog from Dead Snow. Now this is a newer piece I got, and wow, this is just an unbelievably awesome sculpt. Love the paint, everything on this guy. Super great. Take a look at the back. Work on the back. This is 2 of 60. And it says, Dead Snow, 1, 2, 3, die! Very cool. And next we have the Nazi zombie from Shockwaves. And this is 2 of 60 here. And then we have Tombs of the Blind Dead. Comes with a real metal sword, actually, which is super cool. Customized, handmade metal sword. Scream so they can find you. Tombs of the Blind Dead, 29 of 50. Very cool horror zombie film. Old school, very much like this movie. It's actually part of 3 or 4 different movies. There's 3 or 4 sequels to it. Who are these unholy savages who cut their victims by sound alone? Excuse me. Who are these unholy savages who hunt out their victims by sound alone? Yeah, it's very, very, very highly searched for this figure here. Tombs of the Blind Dead. Knight Templar. We have Candyman. Daniel Robitaille. It's the Candyman. Very cool artwork to this one. Part of the Fright classics. And this is number 37 of 50. And we have Twisty the Clown. Another hard to find figure. It's very cool looking. Love the head sculpt. It's fantastic. Love the paint. Love the costume. This is just such a great figure. I love owning this figure. One of my top Distinctive Dummies figures. Twisty the Clown, American Horror Story. And this guy is number 47 of 60. Okay, we're going to look at the Fright Night figures now. We got Amy Peterson, my favorite horror movie villain. I should just say character, because she's kind of not a villain really, only for a very short period of time. So my favorite horror movie character, my favorite horror movie makeup is from this particular movie, and the particular shark face Amy, a particular scene at the end, the so-called shark face Amy scene. And there she is in all her glory. And there's the back. This is number 26 of 60. Love Fright Night, one of the greatest 80s horror films of all time, for sure. So that's Amy Peterson. Next we have Evil Ed from Fright Night. And it's a great head sculpt, great paint app. And again, these figures are highly sought after. This is number 9 of 60. Next we have the hardest to find of the bunch, which is the Peter Vincent figure. And in my opinion, this is the best Peter Vincent sculpt that exists, and the best figure overall that exists of Peter Vincent that I've ever seen anyway. And just love the artwork here, love the figure itself, love the paint app, love the sculpt, the clothing, especially love the coat clothing on this one, the accessory with the stake and everything. What a great figure this is. Peter Vincent, Fright Night. Jerry Dandridge, the final Fright Night figure out of the 4. I am missing the 2-pack, but I will get that one day. I have enough money to buy the, pay the exorbitant fee that, everybody charges that wants to sell one of these. So for now, I got all the main staples. So, and this is number 43 of 60. Jerry Dandridge. Next, we have the Funhouse, and this is the hardest figure that I've had to track down. It took me forever to track this figure down, years, in fact. This is definitely my top Distinctive Dummies figure. I love everything about it, the way it looks, the rarity of it. the card art, everything. I just love this figure. And it also was just so hard to find. It took me forever, just looking forever. But I got it, finally. One of the major collectible hurdles that I've gone through. You know, this is just such a fantastic actual, all of these are fantastic. The whole Fright Classics set. But yeah, I just love this figure. So good. And then we have the Gunther counterpart from the Funhouse. And this is Gunther with his mask on. And this is another great figure. And what's so cool about this figure is it is number 1 of 60. And if anybody knows Distinctive Dummies at all, number 1s are very, very, if not impossible to come by. Very hard, if not impossible to come by. So, yeah, very happy to own this figure here. This is a fantastic film here, Troll Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye, the troll from Cat's Eye. And I was looking for a figure like this for so long. And yeah, when I found out Distinctive Dummies was doing one, I was like, yeehaw! Because I love Cat's Eye. What a cool movie. And yeah, this troll is just so creepy in this movie. I'm so happy to have a badass figure of him. So there's him, and some wonderful artwork here. And number 32 of 50 here. Cat's Eye. The bells here. Next one we have is David from the Lost Boys. Now what I love about this particular figure is the sculpt and the likeness to Kiefer Sutherland is so good. It really does look just like Kiefer Sutherland in the film and whatnot. Such a good job. And of course, you know, the paint and the clothing is very good as well. It's just a overall very good, very hard to find figure, in fact. It's 22 of 60. Here's another classics of the horror film. We got the Dwight Renfield from Stephen King's The Night Flyer. And that is just an ugly dude, for sure. It's actually a pretty cool movie, if anybody has a chance to see it. It's a made for TV, I believe, but it was a very bloody cool movie. Miniseries. And this one, 44 of 60. Night Flyer. So we have is the Tales from the Crypt figure. This is a fantastic figure here. The Crypt Keeper. Great sculpt. Great accessory with the Tales from the Crypt book. Love the artwork on the card. 16 of 50. The Crypt Keeper. Love that figure. Okay, so then from the Day of the Dead, we have Bub. This is a great head sculpt, by the way. Very, very realistic, the character. Love the card art as well. This is 50 of 60. Then we have from Dawn of the Dead, Mr. Flyboy. Very accurate sculpt, very good looking figure overall. I really like this figure. That one is 48 of 60. And then we have the airport. We have the airport zombie here from Dawn of the Dead as well. And fantastic figure also. And this guy is number 36 of 60. We have the brain that wouldn't die. We got Closet Monster and Jan in the Pan. It's the accessory here. The head. If we can see it. It's stuck on her. There she is. There's Jan in the Pan. And this is 39 of 60. Love that artwork. Very, very good artwork. Love this piece. Had a very hard time finding this one as well. A fan favorite here, the Acid Pennywise. Acid Face Pennywise. And that thing is gnarly. I love this piece. Awesome, awesome piece. If you can find one, pick it up. You won't be sorry you picked this up. And of course, fantastic artwork on the card. This is 47 of 60. And then we have the smiling razor teeth Pennywise from the 2007 film, which I love. Love this figure. Anyway, I'm good with the one where his mouth is closed. I like the razor teeth version much better. And this is 31 of 60. Great card art on the back as well. Okay, and we have The Fly. Jeff Goldblum, 1980 version of The Fly. Seth Brundle. Pretty gruesome figure there. Number 5 of 50. And then we have the Return of the Fly, the older Fly film, and Philip Delambre. And there he is in all his glory. And this particular figure is number 17 of 60. Okay, here we have Reverend Kane from Poltergeist 2. This guy looks freaky. Yeah, very, very cool figure here. Very creepy dude. What a creepy character in the film as well. And this is number 2 of 50. First we have Big Ben, which is a fantastic figure. This figure is so cool because they sculpted the chest piece, the chest cavity here, onto the figure, which is fantastic. Sick. And what a great head sculpt! What a great paint app. The clothing is done perfect, spot on. Yeah, just love this movie as well. Yeah. Recommend this piece to anyone. This is just such a great piece here. Martin surely outdid himself with that one. And this is 37 of 60. Okay. Next we have Horace Pinker from the Wes Craven film Shocker. It's a pretty crazy movie. Post-Electrocution. This is 31 of 60. And next we have Karopsy from The Burning. Love this figure for sure. It's got his shears. And this head sculpt is absolutely crazy. And great paint app as well. Looks really like skin. And this is 44 of 60. Okay, so next we have Harry Warden from My Bloody Valentine. And this is such a crazy good figure, man. This figure is so well done. Very creatively put together, this figure. Very cool looking. Artwork is amazing, for sure. Yeah, I just love this figure so much. This is one of my favorite Distinctive Dummies figures, for sure. This is 49 of 60. My Bloody Valentine, Harry Warden Minor. Alright, up next are the Evil Dead figures. I'm missing one, but I got the I got 5 out of the 6. So from the first Evil Dead we got Ashley. Got Ash. Ash Williams, baby, number 4 of 75. Very nice sculpt there as well. Then we have Cheryl. This is 34 of 75. My favorite of the bunch, Ed Getley from Evil Dead 2. And if you want to know why, check out that head sculpt. What? Great paint app as well. And I love the card art and everything on these. And that's number 6 of 75. Ed Getley. Then we move on to Shelley. Who, I love that eye. Look at her eye. Yummy. Some gnarly socks too. And that's 32 of 75. Then we have Scott. He's got some really cool effects on there. Original Evil Dead. And he is 51. No, I said 21. I lied. 21 of 75. Then we have a figure that I bought off the sculptor, the guy that did the head sculpt. And that's Three Finger from Wrong Turn. And this was one of his figures, as you can see, is 00 of 60. This is the sculptor's copy. There's beautiful artwork by Graves. There's Three Finger. We have Two Hills Have Eyes figures. We have Pluto. Just number 21, again, of 60. we have the Lizard. Real funky mouth there on this dude. And check out the back as well on this one. It's 31 of 60. Hills have eyes. And we have some figures from the Monster Squad film in the 1980s, which is a movie that I really like. Really loved that movie when I was a kid. This is Count Dracula. This is just a great sculpt. This is definitely the best out of all of them. There is a mummy figure that I do not have, which I'd like to get at some point, but I do have 3 of the 4 that they came out with. Then we have the Wolfman. Which is 38 of 75. We have Frankenstein's monster. This is 20 of 75. We have a 2-pack from Psycho. Fantastic piece here. Very hard to find. And you have Norman Bates and Norma Bates. Very cool artwork. Fantastic paint apps. Fantastic clothing. Everything is just perfect here. Sculpts, everything. And 54 of 75. Look at that artwork. Crazy artwork here. Love that. I actually have one of my favorite pieces that I have, the Salem's Lot double pack here with Richard K. Stryker and Kurt Barlow together. Let me zoom in on that because it's such a good sculpt on both these guys. This is a very highly searched out piece. Very, very, very highly sought after piece. People really, really want this one. It took me quite a while to find this one, in fact. And this is number 60 of 75. Great movie. Very good movie. They're actually doing a remake. I wonder how that's gonna. Okay. Then we have the Twins of Evil, Count Karnstein and Gustav Vale. Let's take a look at the art on the back. Twins of Evil. A New Era of Vampires. Unrestricted Terror. It's number 4 of 60. Love that card art there. Very cool. Next we have Halloween. And I love that Myers. Oh, he looks so cool. The eyes set back in there. Very awesome Myers. As well as Loomis. Kicks ass. And I'm not sure why it's the deal with the spelling, but it's a fantastic piece. Night he came home. 31 of 75. A lot of people are after this one as well, so it's good to have this one. Next we have the They Live 1 of 20 exclusive. Cop alien. Very rare figure here. Very hard to find. And we have something very special here. I'll show you why. So this is the Nada and Alien Overlord 2-pack. And if you see the signature right here, that is John Carpenter's signature. If you look on the back, I have the COA for that. Right here. And right here from JSA certification. So this is a very, very special piece to me, since this is signed by the master, John Carpenter. And it says, they live, you see them on the street, you watch them on TV, you might even vote for one this fall. You think they're people just like you. You're wrong, dead wrong. And again, 36 to 75. They Live, Nada, Alien Overlord 2-pack signed by John Carpenter. This is definitely a grail for sure. And then we have the companion piece to that here, which is the Frank and Tittle Tattle Alien. And a fantastic piece to go along with the other one there. And this is number 13 of 60. A lot of 13s. They live. Who are they? What do they want? Consume, obey, sleep. And just a fantastic film here, all the way through. Just fantastic movie. Love owning these. These are very iconic Distinctive Dummies figures. Very sought after. Very rare. And just such a cool pieces to have in the collection for sure. Okay, we got some smaller figures here from Distinctive Dummies. We have the Silver Bullet from Serial Resin Co. Collaborating with Distinctive Dummies. And we have the Stephen King Pet Cemetery, Zelda Pet Cemetery. That's 35 of 50. Oh, sorry. This one was 17 of 50 on the Silver Bullet. So, yeah, these are cool. Two cool little relics to have. Next up, we have from the Horrorcatures line, we have Reggie. We have Jody. This is from Phantasm, by the way. We have Mike. We have the Minion. And we have the Tall Man. They all come in a package like this, And these are all 2 of 70. He's curious on what the packaging looks like. Package, it's like something like this. This is Janos Scorsini. We have Karl Kolchak. We have Tony Vincenzo. And we have Zombie Martin. For those who don't know, Martin is the owner of Distinctive Dummies. And this is him as a zombie. Which is very cool to have in the collection. Last thing I have here is the Dead Snow bust. As you can see, it's very cool. Very well detailed. Amazing paint app. Just absolutely badass bust here. So, that concludes the collection here. And thank you guys for watching. If you stuck through the whole video, that's amazing. And yeah, I'm going to try to bring you guys some more horror collectible stuff soon. So yeah, check back to the page every now and again and see what's new. And if you guys want to like and subscribe and all that stuff, that'd be cool. If not, cool too. Have an awesome day, and thanks again. Bye. Hey guys, if you're interested in purchasing any of these figures, you can go to distinctivedummies.net, cadaverrecords.com, pallbearerpress.com, and monstersinmotion.com. Thanks, and have a good day.